This Saturday is what? The finals for Miss South Africa. And let me tell you one thing's for sure, there is going to be a huge, huge, huge views on that final. Not because people are really interested in who gets crowned Miss South Africa, but mainly, in my opinion, to ensure that Chidimma is not one of the top 10 that are competing. Imagine that she made it all the way to top 10, and then Miss South Africa finally launched an investigation or requested an investigation with the Department of Home Affairs. And guess what? If you haven't already heard, there is some prima facie situation going on over there. And no, Chidima is not South African. So I have a lot of things that I was processing after hearing the news. Mainly, she was able to divide an entire nation. And is she guilty for the sins of her mother? Is she guilty for the sins of the mother? Did she know? She was the infant who was just given an identity. And you know what? Department of Home Affairs hasn't exactly laid out the story quite clearly to us, but it seems like stolen, but it seems like a situation of a stolen identity. I don't even understand yet the intricacies of it because apparently another mother was not able to register her child because Chidima has that record. If you guys understand how that is an issue, let me know in the comment section down below because I'm just trying to understand. How did they steal the identity? That mother is South African that they stole the identity from. Oh, they stole that mother's identity? But they named their child Chidimma in South Africa. And I saw a tweet from Chris Excel and it said, in all this time for Chidimma has been trending for over 5 weeks. And in 5 weeks, nobody came up to say, I went to school with her. Hmm. You know what, Chris Excel? That's a valid point. Nobody did. Nobody came up and said, I'm her neighbor. Nobody came up and said, I grew up with her. Nobody came up and said, I went to school with her. I work with her. Nothing. So then I looked to, so initially I said, okay, she's innocent. Obviously, she's innocent. Even the Department of Home Affairs says, hey, she was just an infant, so she couldn't have committed the crime. Okay, but she benefited from the crime. But you know what, Asiko Lapo, okay, let's just stay focused. What is really interesting to me is that her name says Chidima, Chichi, Vanessa. N- Chidima is nowhere near South African. I don't know, maybe it why did she? I feel there was a level of self entitlement there. And then when Nigeria took over the chat, because Nigeria came in and took over the chat, where are they now? Where are they now? I'll wait. Where is the you can never make me hate her gang? Where are they now? Department of Home Affairs has officially issued a statement. Where is the you are my Miss SA gang? This is incredible, and I believe it's a level of self entitlement that goes beyond measure. She could have continued with her fake ID for years upon years upon years, but she just had to come to a public platform. Let me know in the comment section down below your thoughts below, and I'm going to play for you the clip here from the Honorable Minister. If there's one thing about this GNU government, they're cracking the whips, okay? They're cracking the whips. And of course, Gayton Mackenzie came through. He's the Minister of Sports, Arts and Culture, but he said, I'm gonna make this my business, okay? Immigration is my business, even though I didn't make it to being Minister of Immigration. I'm sorry, Minister of Home Affairs. Even though I didn't make it to Minister of Home Affairs, I'm still going to be right there because this is a passion of mine. Pearl Tusi, please come to the front of the line. What do you have to say now?
Born in South Africa. Hey, she's South African, yo swine! She's South African, yo massa! She's fucking South African. Bye.
Lerato Khanyaho, please come through. Julius Malema. There is just so many names. Let me know in the comment section some names that you remember. I think DJ Spoo as well. But yeah, this is a developing story, ladies and gentlemen, because the minister has promised us to return back with a full report. So my question to you, let me know in the comment section. Should she continue competing in Miss South Africa? Will she be disqualified or will she be deported? And if she's deported, which country will she be deported to? Nigeria, into the chat as well, please. Okay, we want to hear your opinion. Okay, your extra loud opinion that you had on South African matters regarding Miss South Africa, but a Nigerian Chidimma was in there. You know what? This would have never happened if the parents had named her Chidimma Mbali or if they had named her Chidimma Tandolwetu. But they just, or even if they had just called her Tandolwetu, I would not have raised eyes. But before, and by the way, she's a gorgeous, gorgeous girl. But before she even started, the fact that her name was Chidimma, that already stood out and she divided the nation. I'll catch you in the comment section. Thanks so much for watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Okay? We're on the road to 500 subscribers. And yeah, we're growing. We're growing. We are growing. So help me get to 500 subscribers. I can't wait. Thanks for watching. Catch you on my next upload.
Investigation by Home Affairs has found prima facie indications of fraud committed by Chidimma Adetshina'S mother. The Department of Home Affairs herewith provides an update on the ongoing investigation into the citizenship of Miss Chidimma Adetshina, a contestant in the upcoming Miss SA event. The reason for the ongoing nature of the investigation is that its scope has broadened since the original request received from the organizers of Miss SA based on the information uncovered by Home Affairs investigators thus far. The department nonetheless provides this update to the public based on that official request and consent. We will provide a final update once the investigation is concluded. Upon receiving the request for investigation, the department deployed every resource at its disposal to establish the truth. This has included archival research, visits to hospitals, and site visits to verify information. From the information we have uncovered thus far, the Department of Home Affairs can indicate that prima facie reasons exist to believe that fraud and identity theft may have been committed by the person recorded in Home Affairs records as Chidimma Adetshina's mother. Adetshina herself could not have participated in the alleged unlawful actions of her mother, as she was an infant at the time when the activities took place in 2001. An innocent South African mother, whose identity may have been stolen as part of the alleged fraud, suffered as a result because she could not register her child. The department has broadened its investigation to identify and pursue any officials involved in the alleged scheme and is obtaining legal advice on the implications of the alleged fraudulent activity on Adetshina's citizenship status. And finally, upon the completion of the investigation, Home Affairs intends to press criminal charges and convict all implicated parties. This case, which stems from alleged fraudulent activities committed 23 years ago, highlights the urgent need for the digital modernization of Home Affairs applications, adjudication, and verification processes to insulate the department against fraudulent interference, similar to the reforms undertaken at the South African Revenue Service in the late 2000s. The case also highlights the reason for the department's blocking of certain duplicate IDs, and that the court-ordered unblocking of these documents must be handled with caution. Throughout this process, Home Affairs is guided by our commitment to both restoring and upholding the rule of law as well as the rights of all parties.
Because we are going to Sun City! I am so excited. I've actually never been to Sun City, so come back with me. Hi everyone, my name is Chidimma Vanessa Onwe Adetshina, known as Chichi. I am an official Miss South Africa 2024 finalist.